What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Next. We back again. CW Podcast, episode 19. And as always,
Then, for the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching at home, and for Vince McMahon,
you sack of shit, we don't want you in wrestling anymore. But it's a good thing we don't have you anymore because we have options like AEW, like TNA, like GCW, like Ashe, plenty of other promotions out there. But we here are going to give y'all the real. We're going to talk about the wrestling in this week. A couple of hot topics we're going to discuss, and of course, if we shenan once, we're going to shenan again. And let's go ahead and bring on the crew. Today, I got with me, as always, my right hand, my right hand for life and in death, the one half of the tag team champions here at CCW Podcast here, the one and only, my baby, not your baby, Miss KD.
What's poppin'?
Hey, baby.
Hey.
You got your twist in?
Yep, just for a while.
Okay. It look nice.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too. You love me because I'm wearing your merch.
Hey, come on now. Put them on the glass now. Stop playing.
Put them on the glass.
You better stop playing.
You know.
It's going to be a PG show. No, it ain't. It ain't a PG show. Don't even trip. Next up, I got my the right hand man, because I'm the tribal blur, the right hand man, my personal Jay Uso in the CCW Podcast, the blurred weight champion, the one and only. He spits hot fire, Johnny June.
What's up, Big Joe?
What's up, y'all? What's going on? There's a lot of love in this room. Like I wish somebody loved me. I love y'all got in this room.
You got that cup, boy.
Love me.
You got that cup, boy.
Oh man, ain't nothing but some Dr. Pepper. Some Dr. Pepper.
All right. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We got Dr. Pepper flowing through our veins. Ain't no blood in our veins, nothing but pure Dr. Pepper.
I don't know about you, man. I got Peps in my veins. It's
I
nothing.
do.
Full of Phillip Brooks, I see. Okay.
Born in Carolinas all day. It ain't actually, if I'm being really, really sweet tea, but to go ahead and round out the crew, to go ahead and round out the crew, we got the other half of the tag team champions, the highest flyer of the CCW podcast,
Hey.
the one and only. I guess she's Lashes and Larius today, but y'all all know her as Lou.
Hello.
Oh, I was muted. Hi, guys.
I love you, Lucy. Nobody told me.
I love you, Junie. I love you.
Thank you. Somebody.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love here. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. For those of you listening, it's gonna be a pretty basic show. Nothing really happened this week. WrestleMania is next week, so we're gonna try to entertain y'all as best we possibly can. But I don't think we're gonna have a problem in doing that because we got tag team champions. I got my right hand man. We're gonna make sure the show is gonna be popping as usual.
Always.
But let's go ahead and get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall.
One fall.
So Monday, was it Monday?
With a T.
Monday Night Raw.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Monday with a T. Monday Night Raw. We opened up with Jimmy and Jay Uso getting into it, getting in an emotional face-off. I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy looks like he was hurt. He told that man, like, look, you went and won tag team championships without me. I was like, ooh, I felt that thing right there. I felt that. But then, of course, he didn't proceed to say he gonna not to yeet out your ass. So, hey, that was always a cool. Yeah, one fall. Appreciate
What up, kid?
Appreciate you for checking in, fam. Then we had the DIY Defeat the Creed Brothers qualify for the undisputed 6-man tag team pack match at WrestleMania. I saw that go no other way because I think the Creed brothers are trying to get a push, but anyway, Candice LeRae, who I am pretty hot on right now. I like this new Candice LeRae. Her and Indy Hartwell defeated Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. LeRae continued her devious tactics, attacking Chance, and after Chance looked to have tweaked her knee, the Poison Pixie used the ring post to further damage her knee, allowing her to pick up the victory. I like this new vicious Candice. Keep it up. I like it. Cody Rhodes struck back at The Rock, which brings us to our burn of the week.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know how much you can and can't say on WWE television now, but this man told Rock, and you gonna bring your big Dwayne energy or LDS, little dick syndrome.
Oh my.
Hey, yo.
Oh my.
I was like, you can't say that word on TV. I'm pretty sure you can't say
I was
it.
like,
And
hold
it
it.
was trending. LDS was trending like worldwide.
Look,
I was
saw
wondering
on
what
the
that was
timeline.
about.
I'm not clicking on that. I don't want to know what's on the
Yeah, I'm not doing it either. I'm with you. I was like, oh my.
I'll take a look for y'all.
Mm.
I'll let y'all know. I'll give you something back.
Let me know. Let me know. I don't believe it though unless you send proof. You know, you gotta send proof.
Got you.
Oh boy. Y'all let me know how it turns out. Y'all let me know.
Yeah, let us know. I'll take your word for it. Don't show no pictures.
I'll put it in the group chat.
Please
don't please put in the group chat. Please don't put it in the group
right
chat.
in the group
Nick gonna be like,
Please don't put it in the group chat.
wow.
Look what I found.
I'm like, hold up, y'all. Breaking news. It's true or it's not true, whichever the case may be, but I don't care either way. Ricochet then defeated Dominic Mysterio. First races with Judgment Day go on further. The Awesome Truth and with Truth and Miz defeated Indus Sher to qualify for the 6-pack championship match at WrestleMania. They're probably gonna win simply because the Judgment Day had the titles, and of course the whole narrative with R-Truth being thrown out. That's probably what's gonna happen. I hope not, but that's probably what's gonna happen. Drew McIntyre questioned Seth Rollins. The New Day then defeated Alpha Academy to qualify for the 6-pack championship match. So it looks like Chad Gable ain't going to WrestleMania regardless. He's not going at all. Becky Lynch then defeated Nia Jax in the last woman standing match. And that was the end of Monday Night Raw. NXT, we had Roxanne Perez take on Tatum Paxley, which is a decent match. Nathan Frazier and Axiom defeated No Quarter Catch Crew in a tag team qualifier match for the tag team titles for Stand and Deliver. Sol Ruka returned for a new match against Brinley Reese. There's a little bit of chatter in the group chat about Sol Ruka. I didn't know she was black. I really didn't know she was black.
I didn't either.
I know
I had to see if y'all knew because I was like, what?
Yeah, my buddy told me like a year ago, you know she black. I was like, huh? Like, yeah, she black. I'm like,
I think when you look at her hair, maybe it's I don't know.
She don't look at it. She don't look like it at all. At all.
Not at all.
She's a bottle blonde though, so maybe she would if she had brown hair.
Either way, she has one of the dopest finishers in WWE right now.
She does. She's amazing.
Drew Gulak versus Riley Osborne for a hair just cut match. Not the match I thought it was gonna be, but whatever. Then we had Hank Waller and Tank Ledger defeat Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson in a qualifying match. Looks like they're not gonna have that either. And then Trick Williams defeated Noam Dar only after the match to have Carmelo Hayes sneak attack Williams and left him laying in the ring. If my boy Slim Jones were here, he would say, take a look at the security. Those are going to be future stars one day. I'm not sure why he pay attention to stuff like that. But that's my boy. I love him dearly, though. We move on to AEW Dynamite and Rampage. We had a 3-hour Dynamite.
That was rough.
Yeah.
Because
listen, if you've been to an AEW show, it's already pretty fucking long.
Should be like
Days.
4 hours.
Come out. How much do they film at an AEW show? Because I was thinking about going to one when they come to Dallas. So
It's at least 3 hours long.
At least.
At the very least 3 hours.
Yeah.
You get out before midnight, but you probably get there around 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving tomorrow, pretty much.
Yep.
Because I remember when we went for the first time, they were still taping Dark. So they were taping Dark, and then they had Dynamite, and then I didn't know that we were going immediately into Rampage. I was like, oh shit, word? Y'all tape Rampage? So we were there for about 5 to 6 hours, it felt like.
Yeah. For real. And then they do like those in-between matches in between the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they do Collision, they do Ring of Honor.
Oh, wow.
So you got Ring of Honor, sometimes they do Ring of Honor first, they do Collision, and then they do more Ring of Honor after. It's long. I love it, but it's long, man.
What you're saying is don't go.
No, absolutely go. But just
you
ready
absolutely should go.
Yeah, you should go. Be prepared. Yeah, get an energy drink or two.
Yeah. I'm sneaking in snacks. I'm telling whoever I go with, like, put some snacks in your bag.
They gonna check that, but I mean,
Damn.
Listen, I'm definitely gonna co-sign going to a wrestling show that has wrestling. So that's just me personally. So let's kick this thing off here, man. Tony Schiavone kicked off tonight with another interview with the CEO, Miss Mercedes Moné. A lot of people are kind of wondering, like, okay, 2 promos and she needs to have a match. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get that, but at the same time, if you're gonna send that letter out like that, please CC Triple H and tell him about Jade as well too. We'll get into her later on, but at the same time, like, I know you want to see her wrestle, but give it a chance. Let it cook. Let it cook. She been there all. She been there all of 2 minutes. Just to let it cook.
They're like, fight right now.
Jay don't need to wrestle. We'll talk about it though.
Then we had a obvious finish of a title match, the AEW Continental Championship match, the Mad King Eddie Kingston versus Kazuchika Okada. We all knew what was going to happen with this ending. Okada nailed Kingston with a neck breaker, followed up with a drop kick, double overhook suplex and a back heel trip. Kingston hit him with a machine gun chops in the corner. I love seeing him do those. Like, that's some cool shit. Look ineffective as hell, but it's cool. Eddie stunned Okada with a spinning back fist. Okada attempted to hit the Rainmaker, but Kingston got up to block it. Okada gouged him in the eyes, planted Kingston over the mat, and rocked Eddie with the Rainmaker, scoring the pin. I'm glad he sold it better this time, because I think that the Rainmaker should be sold at least a little oversold, like I said before. But yeah, we all saw Okada winning this shit.
Oh yeah.
After that, then the Bastard Pax music hit, so we're gonna definitely be getting that probably at the next pay-per-view. Okada and Pac, which is going to be nuts.
So good.
Renee Paquette interviewed Swerve Strickland. Then she had another interview with Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale ahead of their street fight toward the end of the night. Then we had the Lionheart Chris Jericho. I'm not sure why he's stretching this out. Versus Hook. Pretty good back and forth. Most of the match, Hook was dog walking his ass. And then Hook scored the biggest victory of his career by pinning Chris Jericho.
Good for him.
Yeah. Not mad at it at all. We then heard from the Undisputed Kingdom's Adam Cole telling Wardlow to get his shit together.
That shit was funny.
Yeah. Tony Schiavone then interviewed once again the aerial assassin Will Ospreay. Ospreay apologized for being a naughty boy the last time he was there in Canada. Didn't that man wipe his whole crotch with a Canadian flag? I was like, damn.
I mean, no worse than what Shawn Michaels did.
Yeah, like he put it like in his nose and left it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, didn't Ospreay do the same shit? Wait a minute, didn't Ospreay like do bar for bar, like copy what Shawn Michaels did?
Talk about getting heel heat. Like, man,
I'm gonna go back and look at the tape.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna see next week Ospreay and Shibata. As a bit of a tuner match for him and Danielson. So that's gonna be a good little fight there. We had a tag team match, Timeless Tony Storm and Mariah May, aka Tony Storm Beta, versus the Virtuoso and Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa scored the pin, much to the chagrin of Deonna Purrazzo, who wanted to get the victory herself because she seemed kind of pissed at the end of the match. But hey, look, a win is a win. It happens that way sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Swerve, my boy. Swerve had a match with the Butcher. It's always good to see Swerve in the ring. Swerve rocked the Butcher with a house call kick, crunched the Butcher with a Swerve stomp right on target, applied submission hold, and forced the Butcher to tap out, which I think is Swerve's first ever submission victory that I can recall seeing.
Yeah.
Like, usually Swerve has a pinfall victory. This is the first time I've seen Swerve win a submission. So
like, I'm about to step it up. He like, I'm gonna tap that.
That's new.
Samoa Joe out.
Anytime you got the man doing new things, they're setting them up for some greatness. Which,
I'm ready for it.
I hope.
Like go ahead and get that man the belt, man. Like stop playing with me, man. Then we had a world champion walkout. We had Don Callis walkout. So basically, we're just getting everyone involved with this heavyweight championship picture. Listen, as long as it ends with Swerve holding the title, I don't care what y'all do. Build it however you want to build it. Then we had the TNA Championship I Quit match. Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland. It was pretty gruesome from bell to bell. At the end of the match, though, we had Adam Copeland get out this demonic looking bat. I mean, it's like some shit out of Fortnite. And
that's that joint the Biz had back in TNA.
Like, look, he set my man up in the corner, nowhere to go. Spread his legs, tied him up, and proceeded to whack this man spike first. And
he really did what Wu-Tang did. I'm gonna bang them joints with a spike back.
I'll fucking. But yeah, he was gonna hit his ass again. Then Christian said, "I quit." So now Adam Copeland is a 2-time TNA champion. Then we went directly into Rampage. Switchblade, Jay White and the Guns had some strong words for Darby Allin poolside of Florida. And then the Trios champions Acclaim walked to the ramp. Bowen said he was pissed off because the Guns, Jay White, didn't show up tonight, but Bowen said Jay White is not a catalyst, he's a coward. AEW championship match, wild card, the best friends, Freshie Squeeze, and Trent took on Powerhouse Hobbs and Kyle Fletcher. I need Hobbs to get away from them.
What else they gonna do with him?
I don't know. I don't know, but
with him.
I feel like he being held hostage though.
But I mean,
probably
they don't got nothing else to do with him. They don't got nothing to do with him. They ain't got nothing to do with Wardlow.
And they wonder why people like I don't get like AEW got all these people. They don't. It's worse than WWE back in the day. Like, dog, you got all these people not doing nothing with them.
They got a lot of people they ain't doing shit with.
And I would say, like, yo, go to WWE. Like that ain't no better.
Yeah, because it was maybe about 2-3 years ago. It was like after that second time in a row they had a big layoff in WWE, and somebody was like, "Man, that's some bullshit that WWE be doing. You ain't gonna let AEW doing that shit." Count the days. That's all I'm telling you. Count to the days because there's going to be a massive layoff at AEW, and the thing is about it, a lot of guys they lay off probably aren't gonna get WWE contracts. They might not go anywhere.
Go right back to the indies.
Yeah.
They gotta pay that boss.
I wish they kept at least like dark. You know what I mean? But I guess that's technically Ring of Honor. I guess that's what they've been doing on a lot of them.
Yeah. I don't know.
So my thing is, with the people they're not using, what's next for them if they let them go? Like Nick said, you can't put them on WWE because they already loaded with 4 shows. Then, like, where do you?
They could go to Ring of Honor or right back down to the indies.
Yeah, I mean there is a handful and like a small handful of people I think that if they were to be released, I think Triple H wouldn't mind getting them. If nothing else, for NXT.
Like who?
Let's see who's who is currently being a waste of space right now on the roster? Let's take a look. Let me pull up this AEW roster real quick.
Look, I wouldn't mind seeing Hobbs and Warlord at NXT. What's that to do, Brian Cage? Hey, he been trying to get an AEW for like 9 years.
They should have ran with that meat thing. Honestly, they could be a whole group, a meat group.
Yeah, that could be a whole division.
When I tell you that when we were at Revolution and they were screaming meat, it was one of the loudest chants that I've ever heard. Like just the word meat. Like that would be a crazy, like that would be crazy. A crazy faction. The meat faction.
I wonder if D. Langston didn't think this through when he said it. Like, yo, I really made this as a joke, and it's really going this far. It was like, come on, man, this was a joke.
Hobbs could be the dark meat.
Wow. So we're calling that like the meat factory. We call them the meat factory.
I'm good with the meat factory. You know what I'm saying? The charcuterie board and shit like that. You feel me?
Meat factory.
I'm okay with it.
I think that's hilarious.
I'd want to see it. I'd want to see it.
It'd make a lot of people tune in. I know I would.
It's meaty.
Yep.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
Yes, exactly.
Like, man, somebody call you, man. What you doing? I've been watching the Meat Factory.
The Meat Factory, bruh. That's hard as fuck. I'm watching the Meat Factory.
Big meaty man slapping meat.
Tune
you
in.
can't say hard and meat at the same time, though. We can't say that at the same time.
Why we can't?
You can't.
We can't talk about meat. We can't talk about hard meat on the show. We can't.
Why?
That would be. I would love if they call themselves hard meat. Oh my god!
This is getting worse. This is getting worse.
Meat variety.
Worse.
I mean, they already scissoring people.
We can call them the deli. The deli faction.
Listen, you can call them anything on Slaughterhouse. That name's already taken, especially to me.
We ain't gotta do that. The butcher shop.
The butcher shop is a good one.
And they already got a butcher and a blade there. So hey,
and butcher could be in that shit too.
Yeah,
he big and meaty.
Let it call the butcher shop. Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm a writer. Get the fuck out of here.
She like, Tony, can I take this money, man?
Take it, but give me some.
Yeah, I know, right?
One person I think stands out to me who I think WWE wouldn't mind scooping up that they're not doing anything with right now, obviously would be Miro. I think Kip Sabian would be good in WWE as well too. Let's see who else is not being currently used.
What they gonna do with Kip Sabian though? Think about it. They wouldn't put him in NXT.
I think he would go straight to NXT.
But to do what?
I'm not sure.
Because the men in NXT, just from the little bit that I've been watching, the men in NXT don't do anything that he do. There's no like stories behind them. They're all kind of just trying to get wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no stories. Kip Sabian is more of a story guy, especially with him being in the crowd wearing a paper bag for months. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole storyline they did absolutely nothing with.
That's true. Currently right now, Roosh isn't being used. He would go straight to the main roster, I think.
With Andrade.
Exactly. Haven't seen Willer Yuta in a minute.
Yeah, what's up with him?
I don't think he's injured. I'm not sure, but he's the current pure champion now. So maybe he is injured. I'm not sure, but he's not being used. And I think, you take Yuta, throw him with somebody like maybe the Judgment Day, or maybe just build a faction around him. That'd be awesome.
Oh, speaking of the Judgment Day, you heard they saying House of Black supposed to be everybody supposed to be dipping out of AEW.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. So I'm like, is it gonna be all of them or just one or two of them?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't mind all of them pulling up to WWE one good time.
You know what? The way they always have surprise people come through on SummerSlam. Could you imagine the pop that shit would be at SummerSlam? All three of them.
That whole faction show up.
That'd be crazy. I can see it though. I mean, half of them, their significant other is there.
So like, so check this out. Have all three of them show it right, interrupting the Judgment Day, and then in that very moment, have Rhea trade over from the Judgment Day to the House of Black. Like leave Judgment Day hanging right then and there.
That'd be scandalous.
But you gotta get Zelina too. It can't just be Rhea.
Like,
well, they got to break up anyway, right? LWL, they on their way out eventually. So,
I mean, the LWL, it was like one of them things. Like, yo, it sounded good on paper when they brought him in. Like, I'm not really feeling this group no more.
I mean, my thing was the LWO and Legado del Fantasma. Like, if we can just have, like, why do we have to just lump all the Mexicans together? Like can they wrestle other people? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Chad Gable and Escobar. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
No way, Jose.
See, you are. See,
you the problem. You the problem. One more time.
Slim not here. Somebody got to do it.
You said this is what you chose to do today. You just like this. What you just want to show out in front of company today.
Yeah.
Shibata then had a match with Kevin Matthews. Shibata cracked Matthews pretty good with PK, getting that pinfall victory. The Don Callis family, Takeshita, had a match with Rocky Romero. We kind of knew all how that was going to. Pretty good match though.
Takeshita is amazing.
Yeah, Takeshita is top.
Takeshita is amazing.
He's definitely top 5 on that male roster.
He's going to be. He's so young too. Imagine what he's gonna do in like 10 years. Oh my God, Takeshita is crazy right now.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be one to watch for sure.
For sure.
Then we had the street fight: Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale versus Julia Hart and Sky Blue. Julia pulled out a steel spike at some point. We had thumbtacks. Willow tried.
They love thumbtacks. Like, man.
They just keep a bag on deck under the ring, kind of like WWE and kendo stick. They just keep a bag of them on deck.
Yeah, 2 bags.
Man.
Willow tried to powerbomb Sky on the announcer's desk, but Sky countered with the code blue. Sky attempted into the bag of thumbtacks into the ring. Statlander had her own bag. Sky Blue powerbombed Statlander into the tacks. Statlander kicked out of a 2 count. Statlander attempted a 450 off the top, but Julia rolled out of the way. Julia locked in the Heartless, and Statlander tapped out. And that was
right.
And they reinforced that announce table. I ain't like that either.
Damn.
Yeah.
With Sky and Willow, that thing should have broke. But she bounced right off that bitch.
Yeah. That was both of these women is a whole lot of women in certain areas more than some. That shit should have caved in immediately.
They reinforced that. I ain't like that. Rude.
Finally over to SmackDown, we had Santos Escobar defeating Rey Mysterio. I thought it was kind of strange. They had a one-on-one match. I figured they would say that for Mania, but it looks like maybe setting up an actual intergender, maybe 8-man tag of LWO versus Legado del Fantasma. So that may be the ticket there. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller defeated the OC for their second loss of the week. OC can't catch a break. Defeating them for the tag team title tournament match. Then we had a women's championship match. Io Sky defeating Naomi. Naomi taking her 3rd L since she's been back.
I don't like this.
Didn't I tell y'all she was gonna come back and she was gonna lose?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't have your champion lose this close to Mania either.
Yeah, but she didn't need 3 losses.
Yeah. She didn't
came
have
back and just lost and just keep losing. Like, what you bring her back for? That's what you left for in the first place. The fuck?
Right.
They were like, yo, you think you just gonna show your ass and come back and we gonna welcome you with open arms? We gonna punk your ass out before you.
They said you thought you was Mercedes, huh?
Ooh, damn.
Ooh.
You thought you were just like, you know how when you get when you're in high school, you start feeling yourself. Oh, you smelling yourself. Man. Show you.
That's what they.
Wow. Oh. Can't take this trash out real quick. I'm sorry.
Of course, EO picked up the victory with the moonsault after the match. Of course, Damage Control started getting in her ass. Pause. But then Bianca Belair attempted to help her out, and then she got the same work put on her too. To a point that we had in the group chat. Bianca is big as shit now. Have we noticed? Like the arms is like on they're inching toward, you know, she they might not be 24-inch pythons, but they at least 20. They at least 20.
Well, you know,
they team, but she keep them clean though. She keep them clean.
She always, you know, prepare for the bodybuilding stuff. So she hasn't stopped.
She could be in the middle of that right now. You're right. She could be in the middle of that.
When she started training for that, she go hard. So she hasn't stopped it. She may not be currently active, but she's always ready. Like any day they call her, she going.
I noticed it too. I was like, damn, Bianca arms big as shit. Like, good God.
Man, anyway, you have to water fast. She stand up, be like this, yo, homie.
She bench her husband.
She probably do bench Montez, and he probably loves it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. While he wearing her wig with the hat.
Oh my God.
Sitting there tweeting, God is good. LA Knight then incited a brawl at AJ Styles' house, and they got arrested.
And he was still talking smack.
Still talking shit. But you know, that's LA Knight for you though. Street Profits then defeated Authors of Pain in a qualifying match for tag team titles at WrestleMania, which on paper that shouldn't have happened, but I'm happy they have that victory. The Street Profits definitely need to be back on top with some tag team gold for sure. We then had a final face-to-face between Cody Luther King and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Of course, the stipulation was them to come alone. They had a little back and forth. Then, of course, for Solo and Jimmy to show up, but of course, Cody had a plan as well too, because Jey Uso and Seth Rollins also showed up at a stalemate, and that's how the night ended. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your week in professional wrestling. Highlights from anybody else?
How do you think this Cody stuff gonna end? Like, do we honestly feel like he's gonna win at WrestleMania this year? Or
we'll talk more about that next week, because we definitely get into predictions. But to answer your question, I don't know yet, man. It's hard. It's hard to say. Like, on one hand, it's like, damn, maybe they might let him have it, but then again, they're trying to pad Roman stats to the point where he'll never be touched again.
Mm-hmm.
It'll never be touched again.
Cody ain't winning. Get the fuck out of here.
Look here, I'm gonna say this. If he loses again, AEW fan about to be crying loud. They be like, your goofy ass went all the way back.
Your goofy ass.
Goofy ass. Kenny Omega, like your dumb ass. Like, come on back to AEW. Come on back home. Come on back home.
Get on back over here, your goofy ass.
I don't know. I don't think I want Cody back at AEW. For what?
Exactly.
For what?
No. I mean, Sting has retired now, and you know, no, it's just no reason for him to be there. They're doing fine without him.
We don't need nobody else in the elite. Although, if he came back and he became part of the elite with Okada, and they still had this EVP thing going, and he made a turn, like, you know, like a heel turn type of deal, where he, like, you know, I went back and they played me. I would watch that.
Yeah. I think AEW would accept him if he came back and turned heel, but that's why everybody was like booing him, because he was like, you won't turn, we want to see you as a heel. Like, go ahead, do it. And he was like, no thanks.
The coldest shit of Rhodes' final days, though, when he threw that damn weight belt in the crowd and they threw that shit back. I was like, God damn.
That ain't no worse than what they did to Cena in Philadelphia.
Oh, they threw his shirt back. I remember that.
And they was like,
they threw all his shit back, and then they said, if this motherfucker wins, we are destroying his fucking
riot.
And like I told a buddy,
this nigga's not making Philly alive if he wins. I was like,
I think a lot of people say they're gonna do it. But Philadelphia, oh yes, I would have believed.
Yeah, they'll do it.
It's certain cities I believe when they say they're gonna do some shit. I believe Philly, I believe Chicago. For some reason I believe Miami. I don't know why, but I believe Miami.
You know people crazy in Miami.
Because Florida, man.
Yeah. I believe Miami. If they say they're gonna do some shit, I believe Miami.
What Charlamagne say? The crazy people in America from the Bronx and all of Florida. So
yeah,
I believe.
That's why I can't wait for GTA 6. That's just me personally. In Heat news this week, let's talk about this bitch Ronda Rousey. And her
this
new
bitch. Didn't we just talk about this?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Conversation in the chat.
We did.
What Ronda do now?
Listen.
This on me. This one is on me. My bad.
Okay.
About to say you got on Junie about it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
So let's talk about this heifer Ronda Rousey. That's better for you, Junie. That's better for you.
Cool, thank you.
In her new book, Our Fight, coming out next month, former WWE star Ronda Rousey reached a point where she's no longer keeping quiet about her less than ideal time with the promotion. Certain experts of the book released the other day revealed that Rousey's less than glowing thoughts and about disgraced former WWE chairman Vince McMahon. Now she decided to take aim at some of his key lieutenants. In WWE, it's all fake. I love them, Rousey said, except for Bruce Pritchard and John Laurinaitis. They can go fuck themselves. That's real. Damn. Nice. She then went on to say some of the behind the scenes stuff about how much of an absolute shit show it is at WWE. Rousey said, because I don't have, they can't hold a sword over my head and hold me hostage with my own career, and I don't need anything from them. I don't intend on going back, so I can actually say everything that I think and feel where everyone else that is still held captive by their organization cannot. Yeah, that is absolutely true. If you definitely are done with them and you have no intention of going back, I say whatever the fuck you want about WWE. But there are some people who are always holding out for hope and not saying what they want to say about WWE. Looking at you, Garcia twins, former Bella twins. Y'all should just go ahead and just, hey, listen, say whatever you want to say. Air out the dirty laundry.
You know what? I said something on Facebook because they post something about that dude. I'm like, bro, why everybody so loyal to Vince McMahon? Like, I don't get the mentality of, yo, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be who I am today. Now, morally, we can all say morally, if we work with somebody who's doing some messed up stuff, no matter if they made you a millionaire, if you know, like, yo, I can't like, yeah, this, he made me a millionaire, but this dude personal life, he's
It reminds me of the joke that Chris Rock said. Like, Vince McMahon is the uncle that put you through college, but molested you.
Yeah, Vince McMahon.
That is,
you know, like you gotta let some shit slide. But no, I see what they're saying though. Like, you know, Vince McMahon has made a lot of men not only richer but more famous than they've ever been, or could have ever been without WWE, and they feel that sense of loyalty and they owe that to him. But then again, it's like, how many blind eyes can you turn, my boys? Like, I'm pretty sure like there are some top guys from WWE that if they say, like, listen, tell us everything, they would probably tell us shit that we think we hearing bad shit now. Like, imagine if Hunter tell us everything.
Dude, made a Taker start talking.
I was gonna say that. Now somebody could talk, it would be Taker. But with Ronda, I wonder if she had held on to the belt or had the same kind of run and push that Rhea has, if she would be so willing to spill all of this, because I feel like this is kind of a temper tantrum because she wanted to come in and be the champ and just stay the champ. But they wanted to develop her story and all of that. And she wanted to come in as the badass, like she was, when she was on top, and but then, she started losing. And even when she was tag team champs with what's her face and they were losing, then she kind of, stormed out after that. And now all of a sudden You know, it's fake. It's fake. But when you was a champion, you know, and you was getting a big payday, it was cool. But you know, once your story played out and it was nothing left, you couldn't wait. Like she wasn't one of those people that was willing to wait for another story either. So I just feel like it depends. Like I don't think the Bellas will ever talk because they had a pretty good run. Like the Bellas, you know, they had a pretty good run and they left. Ain't nobody make them leave. Both of them pretty much made out of glass now.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't come back if they wanted to.
Nope. I just feel like, yo, morally, I feel like a lot of people ain't got that. And I feel like if this did all this, you knew, like, ain't nobody saying nothing, like,
Right.
that's messed up.
Just like with the Nickelodeon documentary.
Exactly.
Please,
People
please
like,
don't bring that back up. God, dang.
Yeah, folk like, nah, Vince made me a star, so I can't say nothing bad about him. Like John Cena on good value. Like nigga, like I still nigga.
You know John Cena ain't gonna never say nothing. Hell no.
He make way too much money.
He'll never say The Rock can never say anything.
Yeah, John and The Rock for sure will never say nothing. John, The Rock, and you know what? Stone Cold will never say nothing either.
I think if you get Stone Cold drunk enough.
Publicly, they'll never say nothing.
He'll never say it, but yeah, if you having some drinks with Stone Cold, I know after his show, he probably tell anybody that go on his show, behind the camera, you know all the shit.
Stone Cold like, well, goddamn, man. I mean, some bitch would always take these girls home. I tell them, Vince, like, goddamn, that these girls gotta go to school tomorrow morning, man. You can't just have
definitely pillow talking. He definitely pillow talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Telling you. My loyalty ain't that good for nobody. I don't give a damn. Like, right and wrong is wrong. Like I ain't with all that. Nah. I don't care, bro. Like I tell somebody you're a piece of crap. Like, nah, I can't rock with you, bro.
Yeah, and even then, with what Ronda said, I mean, with the people who were there that she's talking about, you know, they're not there anymore. So, Ronda, you could come back if you wanted to, but do we want Ronda back?
No, we don't want
that. That's part of it. The crowd wasn't behind her. She has a terrible attitude. You know, terrible. She known for having these tantrums, like, and first of all, nobody called her begging her to come back either, because you know it's people that leave. Sasha, Naomi, you know, John, The Rock, anytime they leave, you know, Brock, you know, they blowing up their phone. Can you do a guest? Can you do this? We got a storyline for you. And when she left, they were like, bye.
And her people were still there and they still didn't do it.
You know, she wasn't as, I think she thought more of herself than other people thought of her.
She thought she was the Ronda Rousey. She thought she was the Ronda Rousey of undefeated. And it's like, yo, she was on top of the world. Like, nah, you lost. Yeah. Ain't nobody on you like that no more. Nobody care about you no more.
And it's a different world, you know.
Yeah.
Wrestling is
and she was talking too much shit while she was there. Let's be totally honest. Like, you talked way too much shit about the fans who you want them to like you. How they supposed to like you if you talking shit about them?
Now let's keep it a buck. You're a fan of this sport. You like Rowdy Piper, so you know what wrestling is. Idiot. So how you gonna talk about the same fan that you were one of?
Yeah, and she didn't know how to play the crowd like Logan does. Like, Logan is a wrestling fan, but he knows how to be a heel. Like, he not going behind the scenes like wrestling is fake. Like she was doing that when she was here. Like, guys, it's not real. You know, like
I look at her like,
you fucking hear yourself right now?
Right.
Ronda Rousey was that person like, oh, I can do that. Then do it. Then like, now the pressure's on. All the fans are looking at you, and like you can it's like people getting roasted. You can roast somebody, but now when everybody roasts you can't take it.
Yeah, you start crying.
Definitely that.
That's what it was. Like, oh, this is how I feel to have heat. People hate you. So this is how I feel. Oh.
Yeah, somebody should have told her, like, listen, mama, you and Brock are not the same.
That's what she thought. She thought she was gonna be Lady Brock.
You and her are not, you and this man are not the same.
At all.
Let's see here. So now let's get into my man Jack Perry, the great Jack Perry. You know what AEW need more of? Jack Perry. On Friday, Meltzer's Wrestling Observatory newsletter provided an update on the displaced AEW star Perry, saying he apologized to AEW CEO Tony Khan about the incident of All In that led to Punk's departure to the company. Meltzer also said that Perry's recent work in New Japan Pro Wrestling, which has a working relationship with AEW, is part of a storyline leading Perry's AEW return. However, now it's clear that the Meltzer source for information was not Perry himself, as Perry contacted the Meltzer Observatory to give a very different story. Perry denies that he ever apologized to Tony Khan at All In, and he refused to initiate contact with him and didn't hear from the president for 2 months following the incident. He finally met with Khan in November before Full Gear and discussed a return for December. However, that shit didn't happen. That's why he showed up at New Japan Pro Wrestling with the term scapegoat. Listen, Jack, we all know that it was your fault that Punk left. One, no one was mad at you with that. Personally, I wasn't mad at you for that. No one was mad at you for that. But at the same time, Jack, no one's really looking for you to come back, my boy. Like your heel work was probably the worst heel work I've ever seen in my life. And as a face, you're kind of forgettable, my dude. You're kind of forgettable. Unless you had that dinosaur with you, it's kind of forgettable.
So are you saying Jungle Boy? Because his mama named him Jungle Boy. I'm gonna call him Jungle Boy.
His mama did not name him Jungle Boy.
No, did not name him Jungle Boy.
Wait, so are you telling me Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus were Kane and X-Pac, and when they split, he wasn't shit without him?
That's the way of putting it. That is a way of putting it.
Okay. That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting it out there, America.
I think if they would have pushed the pillars, they can still do it. They can still push the pillars of AEW. You don't think they can? It's too late now. But when they were pushing it, if they had pushed like they were doing with Sammy and Darby and made them like the pillars and for them to all go hard. But even then, like, who was it? Sammy was telling them, or one of them was like, Jack, you not. Oh, it was MJF. Like
MJF.
Yeah, he was like, come on, man. Like everything that the fans were saying, MJF told him in that ring was like, he said the same thing. You are forgettable, like without the dinosaur, but you and that dinosaur helped build the AEW. You wanted the pillars, so let's do it. You know, he should have jumped on it right then.
Isn't Ricky Stark one of the pillars too?
No.
Out
of the four, wasn't it 4 pillars? Out of the 4 pillars, there's only one pillar that anybody cares about for real, and it's MJF, and he's injured. Darby is injured. Sammy is suspended, and Jack Perry not even with the company no more. So your pillars are some bullshit. That's the first thing, and I've always said the pillars were some bullshit. Because those 4 people might have been there first and they might have really started their career there, but that's some bullshit. They're not pillars. MJF, of course, he took off. The other ones, though, man, get the fuck out of here with that. Now, as far as Jack Perry's run in Japan, I fuck with it. I do. Like, it's way better than anything that he's done in AEW.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. I even enjoy the scapegoat thing. Like, I love it. At least take what people are saying about you and use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ronda could have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't. She just decided to complain and bitch about it. Jack Perry taking the storyline and doing something with it at least. Like, I fuck with that. I really do. I really fuck with that.
I think Ronda one of the people that can't like channel that, like when like flip it, like, all right, this is what it is. Like some wrestlers can like flip it. Like, all right, I'm gonna use this.
She's too like, soft. She's soft.
Yeah.
SAWFT. Like, she's soft. That's what it is.
Like
she's
Ronda,
soft.
She's one of them people, like when she lost, who she fighting in the UFC? Like she was crying. I'm about to go. She had to go home and have some kids and whatnot. Like, nigga, it was just one loss.
Right.
She's
put
soft.
them paws on your ass.
Yeah, because she wants to always win. That's what she wants.
Like,
yeah, she wants to always win. And when she lose, she can't handle it.
She can't handle it. Exactly. She bitch made.
Damn. Say it to your face. I hope we do meet Ronda Rousey when they're like, hey, Lou, go say it to her fucking face. I got your
I'll
back.
say it. What you gonna do? Hit me? Get the fuck
I
out
got
of here!
you.
I'll sue the
I
shit
got
out of her.
Do the shit. I want your whole name. I'm Ronda Rousey.
Yo,
I'm
Lou gonna be like, what
reconstruct
it
this
is?
face.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Lou gonna hit like, hey, yo, I'm rich, bitch.
No facts. Facts.
Oh, she's,
All right.
yo, she's, oh man. Lou, you all right? Nah, I'm good. I'm rich, bitch.
I would.
Shoot, I run up on them like soon as you hit one time, you hit like a bitch, and then he had to hit me again like, oh yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
You hit like a bitch.
For you for your whole name.
Why that would be? She hit like a little bitch.
Like anybody that's got that kind of money, like I'm gonna taunt you the whole time, get my
The
dog
whole
walk.
time.
Dog walk me all you want to. I'm like, you hit like a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anybody getting this on?
People,
Anybody getting
I
this?
wouldn't
Y'all
think-
recording this?
Like, niggas fight back. Nah. It's
Nope.
cool.
Nope.
It's cool.
Your teeth get knocked out. I'm about to get some new ones, dog.
Not about to do that.
I'm about to get the Hitman Hollow veneers. This be big as fuck.
Maybe
I'm about to look like Cardi out here, horse.
Man, I have a mouth like a MacBook Pros. Then the old MacBooks, the old white MacBook, have a mouthful
Yes,
of those.
I'm like swallowing chiclets. It's gonna be
Get
all
veneers and then get all fronts put on the veneers.
Oh man. Okay, so back to the pillars thing, because that's very interesting, because we definitely know there's only one person out of the pillars who did it. So let's just say we just throw all three of them away. Keeping MJF, who would you make the other three pillars?
Ricky
And
Starks.
of course, this is male and female.
Oh, male and female.
Brett.
There
Britt
you
is
go.
definitely a pillar.
Brett.
What you doing now? I heard she doing some dental stuff now.
She went back to work. Look, Britt went to school
business to
for
run.
8.5 years to get that degree. She said, I'll be damned if I don't use it, okay?
You feel me? I understand.
I'm not just gonna be sitting around in the back eating chips when I can actually be getting real money being doctor.
I mean, look here. I know Nick Gage out a little bit. I know she can help him out. Nick Gage, come help him out. He needs some dental work. Can we?
First of all, leave MDK alone. Second, as soon as he gets something done, he gonna knock them bitches out.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Literally as soon as he's done. That's like telling Mick Foley to get teeth. Get the fuck out of here.
You know,
He got him. He's keeping.
He just don't wear them.
Yeah.
He got him there beside his bed with his knee.
So we have MJF and definitely Britt as a pillar.
Yes.
Who's
I would say
3 and 4?
I like Ricky.
Okay.
I do too.
As a pillar. Where is Ricky?
That's a good question.
Ricky in a while.
Where's Ricky?
Hadn't seen Ricky in a while. That'd be a good thing to follow up on to find out what his contract status is looking like these days.
Cause he been working out with Jade and them in the WWE on the low key, so he may be trying to like yo.
Honestly, I think he'd do great at WWE. I really do. I think he'd do amazing there because he has such he's a sports entertainer. He's a sports entertainer. There are some people that are sports entertainers. He's one of them. So, another pillar, Daniel Garcia.
Now, I would have said Pac. Pac's been there from the beginning too.
Yeah, but Pac is also. Wait, are we saying like pillars
like
as in how they were
originated?
like homegrown, kind of, or?
I'm just saying anybody that's on the roster. But
Oh,
if they
okay.
have to be, if they can't have been former WWE, then I would definitely give it to like you said, give it to Garcia.
He should have been one of them. I don't think that they knew he would be the Daniel Garcia he is now.
You know who's been a fucking workhorse and not getting the credit? Fucking Dante Martin, bro.
Man, get the fuck out of here. This nigga
Dante
can't stay
Martin.
uninjured to save his fucking life. Get
Mr.
out
Glass.
of
They
here.
call me Mr. Glass.
Right. Exactly.
I'm trying to shoot you some bail, Dante. I'm trying to shoot you some bail, Dante. I'm trying to help you out, brother.
No. I would put maybe the Acclaimed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Both of them.
As a team, the Acclaim is the top team in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I would say original top team because I'm not betting it. I'm not going over FTR for nobody, but yeah.
Or them young bucks. I'm sorry, Matthew and Nicholas.
I love them.
Me too. I love anything that they do. Like
Me
I know
too.
people are
They
hating
do no wrong.
the whole thing with the them in the suits and being like the VPs. I love it.
Yes. Hey, we got to come up with our thing.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, while they come up with their thing, that's gonna be hilarious to see that shit. Junie June, Weekend Wrestling, the Ronda Rousey shit, the Jack Perry shit. Let me get your final thoughts, my boy.
Ronda Rousey, so I gotta say, man, I ain't got nothing. I have nothing. Like, stop talking. I got nothing.
You just shut your ass up sometime.
We don't need those phones home. He ain't gotta be doing all that goddamn talking.
Lou, final thoughts on Weekend Wrestling, Ronda Rousey, and Jack Perry.
Shut the fuck up. And I don't know.
Say it again.
Get at me, bro. Like, no. I don't know. Jack Perry, I hope he do something with what he got. Because I feel like he could be something. I've always kind of liked him. I just thought they didn't know what to do with them. So I hope he does something with that. But Ronda, she can shut the fuck up. Just go make a baby. That's what she had to do, right? That's what she said she was gonna do. Do it. The fuck?
She had a baby. That's why she left the first time.
Oh, well, take care of it. Shit,
damn, bro. Stop fussing. Stop
take care of it.
She's still talking about some shit.
KD, final thoughts, baby.
Weekend Wrestling, the highlight was the Usos. I'm so invested in their storyline. Like, I'm ready for WrestleMania, and then I want to see them come back together.
Aw, that tweet.
I know, right?
You know, Rikishi gonna come out and where my belt at? I told y'all boy about that goddamn fight.
I like my Usos in a set.
Rikishi gonna come to the ring with his belt.
Speaking of Rikishi, we didn't even talk about
Don't do it. I know you about to say. I know you about to go. We're not doing it.
We didn't talk about it.
No, we're not talking
All right,
about it.
okay. I wasn't gonna hit this one, but let's fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and do it.
All right.
So at a house show, we had those matches between Rhea and Nia Jax. Nia Jax was attempting to do the Rikishi, you know how they're in a corner position and do the whole hip attack with the cheeks in the face. Nia Jax went for that move and Rhea got out of the way. So then Nia was laying in a supplying position, and then Rhea noticed that she was like, "Oh, well, let's go ahead and get the people what they want." So then Rhea Ripley proceeded to give herself the meanest wedgie, pull them cheeks right out, give us a little bit of a twerk, and then gave Nia a stink face. Then Nia kind of looked like she enjoyed it.
I mean,
I'm gonna say. I've been saying, long as it was clean, that's all you need to know. Hey, if it was clean, you can't have unclean booty in your face.
It's certain ones. It's just like afterwards, I'll be like, "Good looking out," since that was fun, you know. Certain other ones, you'd be like, "Don't you ever do that shit
Don't
again.
do that shit again.
Do it again, I'm gonna punch you in your face for real." Certain ones, both AEW and you, but you know, certain ones, I'm like, "Hey, so
that was nice.
We can
do that again on TV.
What you doing after the show? Can you show me how you did that?"
You know that boy Buddy Murphy's at the house like this. Must be nice. Must be nice. Call Nia Jax. Oh, it must be nice, huh? Must be nice. How you get my number? Don't worry about it. Must be nice.
Honestly, that was entertaining. And Rhea got a nice ass.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say.
Now, if they could get Miss Parker,
I'm not gonna say nothing. gonna leave that
That's
one.
right. We'll say it for y'all. Me and Katie will say it for y'all, and y'all can just agree.
Yeah.
Well, at this juncture of the show, the tag team champions, KD and Lashes and Lariats, do speak on behalf of the remaining team of the TW podcast.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're the EVPs of this podcast.
Yes. All I'm saying is there are quite a few of talented women on both AEW and WWE and NXT's roster that you know what, if you didn't shout that day, it's okay. We can look past it. It's fine. You know, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of seasoning on the meat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeet.
So what?
Yeet.
Nothing wrong with it. If it was Miss Parker, hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Lash Lariats, it's fine.
Miss Parker.
It is fine. The current AEW Women's Champion is fine. It is okay.
Look, I'm just saying, we here now. I'm just saying, like,
We here now. We here. Park, stay a while.
But yeah. So that's the show.
went downhill at the end, but it's all right. We here. We survived.
We did it. We made it, y'all.
Yeah, we did.
And we pulled back. We landed in the sand. We good.
Yeah, we let it little stand.
So on behalf of myself, tag team champions KD and Lou, right hand man Junie June. This has been episode 18 CW podcast, not 19 actually, 19. Come back next week. WrestleMania predictions. It's gonna get loud and crazy. So then, good night.